What is passion? Passion is what you have when there's no one to encourage you or to pat you on your back. Passion is what drives you when others are doubtful and decisions are clouded. Passion should already be in you. The type of work you do is just a tool that you use to express it. Let us make sure that our working hands are expressing what our hearts feel and what our minds believe. Because passion is something that the Coalition believes in.
I grew up in the same neighborhood, 2 blocks away, and so you know, it's a really good feeling knowing that I'm able to work at a place that serves the same community that I grew up in.
We can't do anything without policy change. It was policy that got us into this situation, where we had this great concentrated poverty, where we're consistently being called the worst and the worst and the worst, of different studies. So we want to change this dynamic.
We have different services here at the agency. We have affordable housing, we have financial planning, business development, entrepreneurship, first-time home buyers, and we give an opportunity that they can come in and talk to somebody and to translate all our material, and that they will be able to ask questions with that comfort knowing that their needs are being met, so that we can be able to give them that answer that they need so that they can pursue finding a job, buying their first home, and going to other resources as our partners provide.
We have a total of 11 computers. People could come in here, sit down, learn how to use the computer, work on their resume, or do job search.
Fresno West has formed a partnership with the Habitat for Humanity. We were able to do a project over the last 2 years. Fresno West's position on it is we're going to be doing solar bidding, in which we'll be providing solar for these 11 homes that Habitat's building in West Fresno. We've also done some advocacy and marketing for a for-profit that's building 50 units of multifamily housing here in West Fresno. And then here lately, I've been involved along with the EOC of Fresno County and the Federal Reserve Bank of San Francisco to do a development series, a 4-part series in which we've brought meetings and we've brought developers, investors, banks, and folks that are really interested in change, in doing a project and a few projects as a whole in an area, not just one project at a time.
We have over 75 members of the Black Men and Boys Coalition, and the whole purpose of the coalition is for the community, for the practitioners, for the stakeholders to tell us what are their recommendations on narrowing the health gap for men and boys of color here in Fresno.
We also have been able to work with the Building Healthy Communities. I went to a meeting, I was invited from the California Endowment. They were talking about Fresno being a finalist in their Building Healthy Communities. They're going to choose something like anywhere from 6 to 25 neighborhoods in the state of California, and they're going to heavily invest several millions of dollars into those neighborhoods over multiple years. I saw when I looked at them, we saw that the only part of the map at the time was between 99 and downtown. That was the only part of West Fresno. We convinced them to add more of West Fresno. So to my happiness and to the happiness of the community and to our board of directors and our staff, West Fresno now has access to the multi-millions of dollars that are going to be going on for a whole 10 years in this region. And we don't know exactly the amount of money, but we do know it's going to be multiples of millions of dollars every year for the next 10 years. And so we're excited about that we were able to advocate for the community of West Fresno and be a part of the Building Healthy Communities. The coalition has been very, very focused in the big picture and very, very focused in the systemic change. For change, you have to be somewhat of a risk taker, dream maker.